not here as a professional, I'm here as myself. A recent SUNY Fraternity graduate, a daughter, sister, an aunt, and a friend. And as someone who has lived with anxiety, depression, and at times, thoughts of wanting to end my own life. When I reached out for help, I was told I'd have to wait 6 weeks just for an intake appointment. Then, it took nearly 3 more months before I could start consistent therapy. Almost 100 days alone with my pain, with my thoughts that I was trying so hard to escape. Even then, high turnover meant I had 3 different therapists in 1 year. Each time I had to start over, losing precious time and trust. This isn't just a personal struggle, like I thought it was. It's a systemic failure that leaves too many young people feeling invisible and abandoned. That kind of waiting isn't just frustrating, it's dangerous. It sends a clear message. Unless you're in crisis, your pain doesn't matter. The trauma of living in communities plagued by systemic racism, poverty, and neglect leaves deep scars that impact our mental health every day. Add to that the constant pressures of politics, racial tension, climate anxiety, and the nonstop stress of social media. You guys wouldn't get that unless you're in our generation. No wonder young people like us feel overwhelmed, isolated, and desperate for support. Yet, across New York State, the only door open to us is often the emergency room. And not because that's the care we need, but because it's all that's available. Emergency rooms are not equipped to provide ongoing mental health care or to address the complex root causes of behavioral health challenges. We are already in a mental health crisis. And now, with federal funding for youth behavioral health services at risk of being cut, things could get even worse. That means longer wait lists, fewer providers, and fewer lifelines for young people in pain. Cuts to funding don't just reduce services, they cost lives. We must protect what services we have, but we can't stop there. Maintenance simply isn't enough. We need investment. We need growth. We need more mental health professionals who look like us, understand our communities, and have lived experience. Representation matters. It builds trust and improves outcomes. We need youth and family peer support across New York, people who can walk alongside us, understand our trauma firsthand, and advocate for us when we can't find our own voices. And these supports must culturally competent and trauma-informed, responsive to the realities faced by communities of color, immigrant families, LGBTQ plus communities, youth and young people impacted by violence and incarceration. My generation carries the weight of systemic racism, poverty, violence, and loss. Our behavioral health reflects that. That's why we need policies and funding that truly reflect our reality and our needs. We need a system designed with us in mind, not one that treats us as an afterthought. So I'm asking you, join me in urging New York State to champion investments that increase access to timely, affordable, and quality mental health care, and to protect youth behavioral health from devastating federal budget cuts, because mental health care can't wait. Youth and families can't wait. New York State can't wait. Thank you.